Hey Tubies, I'm back. I know I've not been on for a week, guys. I've had a lot of stuff. I've had family up from England and just doing a lot of stuff. Try to keep them occupied, taking them to places and the car and stuff. Just to say, it's just a quick live stream to say I'll be back to my normal schedule for you guys on Monday. So what you all saying there, I hope you've all had a lovely week of no looking at me. I've still got my strange hat. I look at the part here, you know. Soon be changing it for a woolly hat. It was 2 Celsius this morning. There was frost in the ground. There's my juice. I'm drinking this kind of, what is this? It's LSV power drink. Strange stuff, but there we go. Ah, dear. I hope you've all had a good week. I've been driving kids about, relations, up hills and down hills and up to castles and away to places and showing them about. Sadly, they had to go home now because the school goes back on Monday in England. It's already back here in Scotland. But I suppose I'll just need to wait till next year to see them again, or I'll go and see them. A few things I was going to talk about that I've seen through the week. Have you seen that new thing in Antarctica that they found? It's all over the internet. They're saying they found like some kind of like structure in Google Maps. I was looking at it, it looks quite freaky. I think it's a secret military base or something. I think that's what it is. And then you've got all the... You've got the Sweden people getting their cars burned out, and Holland. It's happening everywhere now, but the news is no reporting it. And then you've got the Russian fleet being sent to the Syrian Sea because of the America sending a fleet in. Oh, God. Iran says they've got the control of the Straits of Hormuz. It's all been going to pot, guys. And there's been strange events in the Bermuda Triangle. A ship's been found after 8 years after it was missing. Some cargo vessel's just been found at adrift. Just shows you how big the sea is. If something like that can bob about for 8 years. A cargo ship. Have a wee drink of my energy drink. I went for the pop top. So as when I'm on doing a video, I don't need to kid on them in the Incredible Hulk to try and get the cap off. Now I just need to pull it with my teeth. Hopefully they won't fall out. I'm down here at my local bridge. I'm at a different bit of the area, I'll show you. It's a bridge there. There's houses being built. You see the houses over there? I think there's something like £500,000 each. Okay for the rich, isn't it? Designer houses. All the floodplains there. Oh, there's Jessie. Hello, Jessie. Jessie. There's a up my valley. The local cemetery over there. I just wanted to say, guys, that I will be back next week. I've just had a really busy week. Just going all over the place and exploring. But should be back to normal by Monday, hopefully. I found some really interesting places today, videos today. I was at an old mine and I found some really interesting stuff. I found a geoid. I cracked it open the other day. You should see inside it, it's all beautiful. I'll maybe do a video on it. I was up purchasing equipment for panning for gold, so I'll be doing videos on that. There's a cave system in my village that I'm going to be showing you. I'm not getting into it. It's never been explored. It's I've got my opinions that it's the monks used to mine coal, and I think that's what it is. But anyway, I'll show you it one day in the better weather. But autumn's coming. It's lively around my village. Farmers are cutting the hay and getting everything ready. I need to get my car ready for the winter. I need to get new snow tyres put on it. Sitting in my car now. Get it winterised, get the snow tyres on. Get my antifreeze changed. Oil changed. Get it ready for the winter. It's about 14 Celsius outside right now. BBC Scotland. The date, let's see. The 1st to the 9th. It's my birthday on the 5th of September. I'll be 37. Can't believe it, but there we go. Yep. 37 years old. Where is all the years gone? Really? Where have they gone? But this is just a quick live stream. I'm going to keep it under like 10 minutes. Round about that. Because I need to go home and I want to cut my grass. It's a wee bit raining, but I need to fill up the lawnmower. I'm going to be buying some snacks. You ever tried these? The real McCoy, they're quite good. Got the old Diet Pepsi down there, that's not for me, that's for someone else. I can't drink that stuff. It's like I would rather drink muddy water than Pepsi, you know. Just another note for you all, everybody that I've made on here a moderator for the chat. You can feel free any time to post links to your YouTube channels, okay? On my site, you can do that as much as you want, guys. You can post links to your sites, your YouTube channels. You've got my permission. Help you out. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard getting subscribers, but all the ones that I've gave you wee spanners, you should all be able to do that. And if any of you don't have the spanners that have subscribed to me, send me a message in the chat and I'll make you a moderator. And then you can advertise your channel in my chat. I'll help you out. You know what I mean? I've not got many subscribers. I think I've got 117, but it'll help you out, guys. Wished I had the money to buy one of those houses. That one there at the end, 600,000. The one in the middle, 500,000. And that one getting built, I think that's got to be about 700,000. It's okay for rich people, isn't it? There's a guy, I don't know if you can see it, away past the trees over there. There's a big house. And there's a guy who lives there, and he's the richest man in Scotland. He's an estimated £500 million he's worth. 500 million. Well, you should see this place. This is a mansion. But do you know something? He owns all the land, all this land, he owns it all, right? And he gets up at 4:30 every morning to go to his work. I'm not joking, you guys. I'm serious. He's a farmer, right? But he's one of the richest bachelors in Scotland. He owns a lot of land and he's got over 500 million. Good God. You see the car he drives about into, it's like an old rusty pickup truck. Seriously. And he's got 500 million. You need to share his money out, that's what you need to do. You go to admire somebody like that. They've got all that money. And they still work. Wow. Who's watching? What's your name? You one of my subscribers? Say your name. Don't be shy. You can advertise your channel if you want. Just feel free. Yeah. I'm sitting at a bridge now in my car. The dog in the back seat. I was up the hills. Wandering over the hills. But that stuff in Antarctica, that's really interesting, that stuff. I mean, it's because oh God, I can't say the word. Ice is melting. There's these structures starting to show up. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's structures, it's aliens and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's maybe military bases. There probably is alien bases there. It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know. It's probably an American or God knows who's built something. You know what they're like. There'll be these secret bases all over the place. Everywhere. Oh God, here's the rain coming on now. We're depressing this. We're depressing this. Rain. That's all we get in Scotland. Rain. Sun. Rain. See, as a typical Scottish person, we don't like the rain, but we don't like the sun. So when the sun comes out, we complain. And when the rain starts, we complain. And when the snow comes, well, we complain. As I say, I need to get my car ready for the winter, because last year we had 9.5 feet of snow here. And it was diabolical. I was sliding all over the road. I need to get a set of snow tyres put on this. I need to go to my local garage tomorrow and have a look to see what they've got. Used to have a Land Rover. The Land Rovers were great. Those things would go up and down the hills, and but it's the price of running one now. I mean, it's about £500 for road tax, and then they only get about 20 miles to the gallon. You can't afford it. Whereas this thing that I've got is one of these Corsas. This thing's like a nuclear reactor. It gets like 70 miles to the gallon. Oh God. Hey Jessie, where's your rabbits? Where's... Oh, she don't want to play. Jessie! Here! No, I think she's in the huff with me. I wouldn't let her catch the rabbit. She was chasing after a rabbit, and I tell her no way. Oh God, here's the rain coming. Look at this. See the rain. Can't see the mountains today because of the clouds. And they're putting the bloody windmills up everywhere. The bloody eyesore. Bloody windmills everywhere. You can't see them because of the clouds. Well, guys, I've got 2 people watching now. Who's the 2 lucky people that are watching? Me having my rave. I'm gonna get a machine to, I'm gonna get something to hold her from my phone. Oh, look at this. Well, I'm gonna go, guys. So my new live streams will start on Monday, as usual. As I say, family were here, driving about, doing stuff. Haven't been on for a week. Sorry about that, but that's life. Remember, any subscribers that are on, you can feel free, if you've got a wee spanner thing, if you're a moderator, if you're not got a spanner and you're subscribed to me, message me in the chat. I'll make you a moderator and you can advertise your channel. I think that's fair there. Because if you help me becoming to my channel and I help you, you can do stuff. And feel free at any time to post your channel in the chat. Okay? Right, listen guys, I need to go. I need to go now. That's why I cut my grass and it's raining. So, I will say, I'm pressing here a button. Where's my button? I know I look strange with a stupid hat on, it's went all kind of saggy. Yeah, I'll show you my handsome physique. There you go. And see, I didn't cheer you up there. I bet I made you laugh. I bet the guy that's sitting or the woman that's sitting watching, I bet you're laughing right now. Come on. Are you? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're liking this. If you think it's funny. Come on. Press that little thumb. I know you want to. I know you want to. And thank you. Thank you. I'm mad. I'm mad. This what happens to you if you stay where I stay. The civilization. My village is the land that time forgot. You get up in the morning, there's like tumbleweed rolling down the street. Hey paranormal. Hey Jan. I'm just saying about how mad I've went. Because I stay in a remote place. You know, I was in a village yesterday that was one of the highest villages in Britain. It's only like 6 miles from here. Hey paranormal dolls. I watched your video about your dolls. That's really interesting, that stuff, by the way. Oh God, look at the weather. It's raining. Just saying, guys. Oh, crazy man. I've joined the political party, the Monsters Raven Looney Party. I've got this stupid hat on in the car. Take it off. Look at that. Look at that shininess. You don't get that every day. I was in a village called Lade Hills, Walnut Head. It's one of the highest villages in Britain or something. It's like something, I don't know how high it is, but there's a big sign saying the highest village in the UK. I went, cool. I only stay 6 miles from there. I'm kind of just lower a wee bit down, but I still get about 6 or 7 feet of snow in the winter. They get about 9. Well, you should see this place. Quite interesting. I've done some video. There's some old videos that go back, and it's Lade Hills mining. I was up buying equipment for gold panning, because they've got a shop up there that sells all the stuff for gold panning. You should see the place. It's a beautiful place. I was in the museum and having a nose a bit in there. Then I couldn't help myself. I had to go to the old mine shaft, and I was throwing big stones down it. You know, I think I've had too much of this juice. I go to the local shop. It's LSV, an energy drink. Good afternoon to you, sir. Wish. Just saying, my friend, I've went mad. I finally snapped. I'm thinking of putting a pair of underpants in my head and 2 pencils up my nose and occasionally saying the word a wobble. Too much black adder there, see? Been watching too much of him. I'll tell you something, this stuff's only 50 pence, it's amazing. It's an awfully interesting place, man. It's really interesting. I put there's videos up on my channel, and it's the lead mining, and you'll see it if you go back. It's in 1080p. It's no like pishy, phony stuff like this, but it's really, really good. I've not seen much Clint. He's not the Doom Show. I've not seen him on for a wee while either. I wonder how he is. I hope he's alright. Aye, it's an interesting place, man. It's really, really, it's interesting. There's oil mines and stuff. You can walk right up to them. There's gold. There's thousands of people go up there and mine gold. I've bought my license. You have to buy a license, and you're paying for it. Was he having problems with YouTube? Well, I've been off for a week. I've been taking my relatives to England all over the place. I've been taking them all over the place, and I just thought I've not seen him for a while. I just thought, oh, I hope he's all right. I hope they haven't shut his channel down. I had problems with my channel the other night. I went on to my YouTube and it wouldn't let me sign in. It wouldn't let me sign in, and the carry on that I had, I've got 2 other accounts, right, that I never use. I signed into them, no bother. I tried to sign into this account. Eventually it let me in. You know? Weird. You've got scuba gear. Do you like diving? Oh, I could show you somewhere there's stuff lying. How deep have you ever went? Do you do freshwater diving, aye? If you tell us if you do freshwater diving, man. I've got an itchy nose, no, that means. Can I stop drinking this energy stuff? It's what I get. And a big tractor coming up, man. 100 feet. If you're interested, man, there's a place near me where there's old Sherman tanks in it. Oh, wait a minute, I'll need to wait till this thing passes. Right, there we go. There's a place near me and it's about, I think it's about 500 feet deep in places. And it's an old sinkhole. And there's 4 Sherman tanks, 2 double-decker buses, 500 cars, and God knows what else in it. But the tanks are really impressive. I know some people that have dived it. They're on their side, and upside down, and because it was used in the war. If you're interested, message me in the chat, and I'll show you where it is. If you've got an email address, I'll email you the what do you call it, where it is on Google. Because I'm about to be able to, my God, what is in that stuff? I can't stop drinking this stuff. I want your bloody ingredients in this, man. Oh, good God. The sugar content in this. That's me for the day. I better not have any more. I'll be running about my house, screaming. I can feel it affecting me. What's this? What's the energy? Good God. Aye, well, if you're interested, tell me and I'll show you where it is. See, I've got a friend that's a diver. He's a salvage expert. He worked in that ship, the Costa Concordia, the one that ran aground. He was one of the divers that retrieved, well, the people that were killed. And he said he always wanted to come up and dive it. But he's bought a house in Spain and I've not seen him for ages. And there's 2 double-decker buses in their side in it. See, it was a big single. A mine collapsed and it was flooding all the other mines. So they dumped the 2 buses into it. And to try and stop the mines from getting flooded. But it didn't work. So they just used it as the local dump. And where I stay, I'll need to swap my hand over. My hands went numb. Where I stay is famous for, well, they used to keep all the tanks for the Normandy invasion for World War II. And after the war, the tanks that they practiced on, there was 4 of them. There was also 6 half-tracks that they dumped too. And artillery, they just rolled them straight into it. And there you go. So that's lying up there. If you check my video out, there's one on it. It's called the Sinkhole in my village. You just need to look down, you'll see it. I think it was a live stream. I can't swim. I hate deep water. I don't like being near it. If you know what I'm trying to say, I've got a terrible fear of deep water. I like looking at it, but I could never, ever be near it. I've got a terrible fear of deep water. for some weird reason. Not that I've ever tried to drown or anything like that, but I've just got this terrible fear. And my dad, I mean, he used to have a big fishing boat, and we used to go out in the sea, and it was terrible. I just couldn't look at it. Well, the thing is, the last person to dive in the hole was the police. The police were the last person to dive in it. The police divers. Because there was an armed robbery. And the robbers threw their, well, weapons into it. And the police divers had to go and look for them. They couldn't find them. Gone. But the thing is, it's dangerous because there's a lot of mangled metal in it. But if you're interested, message me your email address or whatever, and I'll send you the coordinates and the where it is in Google, was it Maps? I mean, see, when you look at it for space, for the maps, it's black. That's how deep it is. It's jet black. Seemingly, my friend that does the salvaging, they've got some software that can tell the depth of any freshwater or saltwater lake in the UK. But he's still to come back to me because I've not heard from him for ages. He's probably dancing about Spain somewhere in his holiday home. I'll have another drink. I mean, I can see it from here, but you can't see the water. You wouldn't see it. It's because I'm higher up, but it's kind of lower down, if you get my drift. What it was the mine was overmined. It was like a bit of Swiss cheese. It was like one of the deep, see, just about a mile behind me is one of the deepest mines in Britain. This area is famous for the coal. And it collapsed in 1921. And they dug it, and they were going crisscross, but the ground was like sand and coal, if you know what I'm trying to say. And one day it just collapsed. Nobody was killed when it went. You know, they filled it in 4 times, and it kept appearing, so they just left it. And then one day the river flooded and filled it up with water. And then when the mines shut, when the mines closed down, it's just been left. It's just always been there. There's actually a bit at the side that's starting to collapse again. Now, I know the landowner that owns the property. So if you're interested in diving it, say it is. I don't know how you could work underground, by the way. It's the mines round about here, quite impressive. I mean, I know where they all are. Because I was out in the fields and stuff. There's one actually, only 27 yards for this car. But we'll keep that secret because I've got friends that watch this in the village that have got kids and I don't want to know where it is. All the mines are closed now here. There was open casting, but where that caved in there was no open casting, so the mine's still there. It's a shame. My uncle was a shot firer in the mine. You know, the ones that used to use the explosives in the mine? That's what he did. He worked in the mine. He was a shot firer, but drilled the hole and stuck the dynamite in, or gelignite. But if you want to look this place up, I'll tell you what. Look up Douglas, Lanarkshire, right? And it'll come up with a picture of the village, right? Now, at the bottom you'll see a picture of 2 lakes, okay? And there'll be a river running along. Well, it's at the other side of the river. You can't miss it. It's black, the water. See, that's what I can't get. We imported, it was cheaper to import coal for China than dig it ourselves. I'll need to start the car. It's getting awfully steamy in here. It's like a... Oh, there's my bloody bloody, what'd you call it? Dash cam. Douglas Lanarkshire, man, you can't miss it. It's a blood. You'll see it when you'll know what it is. It's like when you're looking out on the village itself, right, you'll see 2 lakes, right? That's not it. You'll see a river, and it's at the other side of the river, and it's like the only pond. Well, it's not a pond, it's a bloody big hole, and it's jet black. I know I used to have a coal fire. Gotta get oil in, and then I go a log burner put in. Oh God. Hey Jessie. Hey. And the dog, she's lying down. Oh well, right, listen guys, I need to go now. Still doing for about 30 minutes here. So remember, if you want any information about that ponder, just ping me below, man, and I'll send you the coordinates or whatever, but you should be able to find it. But if you look at Douglas, when you look at Douglas, you'll be like on this side, and the pond's like away over there, but the trees away in the... See that batch of trees there? That's where the sinkhole is at the other side of it. Because I'm right next to the river. I'm at a bridge. You can see it, wait a minute. I'm at a bridge. Right, listen guys, I'm going to head, but I'll be normal live streaming by Monday. So thanks for watching guys. Remember, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all later. Toodaloo for now.